This is the hand that I have created. This is the bone layer. So we can see that I can move the fingers. So I'm using the same method for all the fingers. So in this video, I'll show you how to create this hand. I'll use this image, reduce the opacity, create a new layer, add it to a group, so I'll use the add point tool. Sharp corners and auto weld is enabled. So using the add point tool, I have covered the finger. Now I'll select these 2 points and click on split to add a point in the middle. Now I'll add one vector point over here, and I'll add the same number of points over here. So that the points are in the correct location, I'll just use the select point, select all the points, this cross is the pivot point. Now I have selected the transform point, and over here it shows the X and Y position. For the X position, I'll change this to 0. Now I'll select this point in the middle, and I have a script over here, mirror points. So what the script does is it mirrors the points on the left with the points on the right. Now I'll move the finger back. Now I'll use the add point tool. Now I will select the paint bucket, and over here both is selected. This is the hide edge. I'll hide these edge. The edge for this. And now I have selected the bone layer to add the bones. But I can't see the points. So I'm going to use this script. I'll share the link for all the scripts in the description of the video. Now this script is giving me a wireframe view of the layer. So I can see the vector points. Now I'll select this bone, create a new bone over here. Now I'll select all the bones. Change strength to 0. This is the initial bone. Now let's check the parenting of the bones. Now I will bind the bones. So I'm using bind points. Now I'll go to the timeline and check the finger. So I'm able to bend the finger, but this is not correct over here, and even this is not fine. So let's fix this. So this bone is B5 and this bone is B2. I'll select B5, go to bone constraints. Under control bones, we have angle. Under angle, I'll select B2, which is this bone, and change this value to 50%. And this bone is B6 and this one is B3. So I'll select B6, angle B3. So when this bone bends, this bone will bend 50%. Now let's check this. Okay, it's a little better, but still we can see this pointed edge. So we don't need this. So let's fix it. So I'll select these points. Click on curvature. The curvature is showing a value of 0.0750. So we don't want this. I'll click on peak. Now I'll select these points. Curvature. And for this, I'll click on smooth. Now it's showing a value of 0.30. So we'll change this to 0.60. Now let's check the finger. So this is a little better. But we still need to make some changes over here. So I've selected these 2 points and I'll click on split on the top. This will add a vector point in between these 2 points. I'll repeat it. Now I will add bones. I'll change the strength to 0. And bind the bones. Now I'll select these points. Click on curvature. Change this value to 0.50. Now let's check the finger. Now only one thing is left. This is the select points. I'll select these 3 points. Click on line up X. This will combine all these 3 points together. And then click on line up Y. So all the 3 points are on the same position. Now I'll move this over here. I'll repeat the same for these 3 points. So now we can move the finger and stretch it also if we want. So this finger is working fine. So there's one thing I forgot to check earlier. So these bones which I added, these two and these two, we need to check their parenting also. So both the bones should be parented to this bigger bone, like this. So now we need to duplicate the layer 4 times and then add the bones again to them. So this is the thumb, and then I've named them finger, finger 2, finger 3, like this. And this is the hand part. This is bind layer and others are all bind points. You can see the parenting, all the bones are parented to the main bone, this one.